Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, my name is Tatiana, but you can call me Irie, and I'm a faith-based content creator here on YouTube. I recently moved to the United States. I'm a teacher, and yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy today's video. I hope you find something helpful from today's video, and honestly I really just want to say thank you to each and every person who has subscribed to my channel. You didn't have to, but here you are, and I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful that you decided to support this channel just by subscribing. I just hope to continue making content, and yeah, I just want to say big thanks to each and every person who has recently subscribed to my channel. I really just want to come on here and share with you guys how I've been feeling since I have moved. I have moved to the US. Well, I've been in the US for a little over a month now, and I can honestly say that I have so much to be thankful for. I have so much to give God thanks for. I am extremely blessed. I am extremely favored. And there's not a day that goes by, even on my hardest days, that I don't find one thing to give God thanks for. And that in itself is a blessing. So let's start there. Let's start with the fact that God is so good. And I'm just basking in his blessings. And I'm just honestly just so grateful for everything that he has done. I have experienced loneliness in Jamaica for a really long time. You know, there's this common saying that you can still feel lonely in a room full of people, and that has been a big part of my life for a very long time. Feeling connected to persons but still feeling so lonely, still feeling like, oh my goodness, I'm just one man against the world. That can really grip you more intensely when you are no longer in your country, when you are no longer able to see those people that you love on a daily basis. I miss my friends. I miss my friends. But in a strange way, even with that feeling of loneliness, there's this desire to isolate. There's this desire to not want to talk to anyone. I was talking to my best friend earlier today, and I was sharing with her that, you know, I've been feeling really lonely, and even with that, like, I just feel like I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, I don't want to reach out. I don't want to, you know, apart from like those core people, those handful of people that you know that it's just right for you to talk to them consistently. And like, apart from those people, it just feels like I don't want to talk to anyone, but I'm still lonely. Like, if someone calls or messages me, like, I'll respond as quickly as I can, but you know, I don't understand how those two things can coexist. But loneliness has been a big challenge for me here. I'm so grateful for all the different people that I've met. You know, I can honestly say that I've made friends, people that have just been really genuine and helpful and patient and kind. And I can see myself like forming even more meaningful relationships here in the US. And I try to focus on that and be, you know, just be grateful for that every day. When someone takes me to the supermarket or takes me to Ross or just anywhere, you know, when I have business to tend to and important errands to run, just simple, you know, tasks that they help me to perform is a big deal for me. And so, like, I know that God has intentionally placed just like really good people in my life to help me through and to get me going and all of that. But yeah, loneliness is truly a big factor. And so I just want to say to anyone who's planning on moving to another country or maybe just into a new space, that you will experience that feeling of loneliness. For me, because I've really been used to it, not necessarily because I've been left alone, but you know, just that internal feeling. Now I feel like I'm starting to regulate that feeling of loneliness But especially if you're someone who, you grew up in a household where there's just a lot of people, there's just a lot of chatter, and you're moving into a space where you'll no longer have that, I really encourage you to pray and ask God to surround you with people that will help to ease that feeling of loneliness. And God is already doing that. Like, He will already do that for you, because I prayed for, a Christian community, Christian friends, and I'm yet to see that come to full fruition. But God, I believe, had predestined me to be in the company of persons that I am in now. And I'm just so happy. I'll say it all the time, you guys. You're probably sick of me saying this now, but I'm just so grateful. I think going hand in hand with loneliness is that the mental attacks on my mental health. The truth is, the enemy doesn't want you to progress. Like, the devil does not want to see you do anything good in your life, for your life or for yourself. And with every new blessing, with every life-changing experience that you have, good, the enemy is going to present himself, and he's going to come with lies, and he's going to be after you, as equally intense as how God is after you, and how God is blessing you. He's going to try and outdo God with his attacks, and with, just so many things to throw you off. And I can honestly say, and I'm speaking from my heart, because for a long time I always avoid making videos like this, because, there's this voice in the back of my head saying nobody cares. Like, nobody really cares, honestly, what you are talking about or what you're going through. And apart from the percentage of people who don't care, there are also those people who are not willing to listen without an ear of judgment. Like, they're not willing to listen and really say, wow, thank you for sharing that, or, see how it can be helpful in some way. But anyway, just that mental burden of not being your best self. There are a lot of nights when I've been here and I just cry myself to sleep for various reasons. A lot of times when I'm up until like ungodly hours, just, just having my mind being so busy and thinking about this and that, and just the newness of it all, just weighing down on me. And that has been really hard. That has been extremely hard. If you guys saw my apartment tour video, I shared a story of my experience when I just got here. And even though I've been to the US before, that experience that I had, it really threw me for a loop, because it was new and I wasn't expecting like so many weird things to happen. And luckily, like, that did not give me a reflection of, my entire experience going forward. I just knew that was a bad experience, and it affected me a lot more than I would have wanted it to be honest. I didn't share that in the video, but it really affected me, because at that time, and even now, and as I said before, I'm just being open about this, because the truth is, like, I know that each time I put out a video or I do something, like, it's helping someone, if it's even one person, and that's enough for me. But yeah, that experience happened at a time when I was really struggling in my relationship with God. And even now, I find myself just experiencing a lot of warfare and just a lot of resistance and struggle where that is concerned. And, I think about that moment often, in addition to other things that took place since I've been here. I had a really bad experience with a coworker, you know. I've just had it up to here with all of these bad experiences, and they continue to come at a bad time when I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not where I want to be with God. I just feel like I'm not in that place where I thought I would be when I moved here, when I started this new journey. And I was not naive. I was intentionally not naive to think that, you know, this was gonna be some fantastic life-changing experiences where I wouldn't have any struggle, or I wouldn't have this, or I wouldn't have that. But I also knew that I wanted to be better. I wanted to be better mentally. I wanted to be better spiritually, physically. I wanted to start working on my holistic health, and just dealing with all of these different challenges really has set me back in a big way. And right now I'm really just focusing on prioritizing God, prioritizing being in God's presence, prioritizing spending time with God, reading the Word. It has not been easy. It has not been easy. My workload isn't bad. I I find that it's honestly not much different from when I was in Jamaica. There's still a lot to do, still a lot to learn, still a lot to, you know, just get used to. And that has taken me away from really spending time with God, really just like hunkering down. I learned that new word from a series I'm watching. It's called Alone. Let me know if anybody is watching that. I really like those type of things. Anyway, from really just getting into that secret place. And I don't want that to be my life here. I don't want to put time with God on hold just because I'm trying to learn this new life, learn this, you know, all of these new things. But yeah, guys, it has not been easy. When persons ask me, how has your experience been so far, like I just keep saying, there are ups and downs, but I'm grateful. And that's true. Only I would add to that to say I am just really tired, and I just feel really down sometimes, not knowing what to expect, not knowing what's gonna happen next. And it's almost like relearning the verse that says be anxious for nothing. Like I find a newness in that verse that says be anxious for nothing, but in everything through prayer and supplication with thanksgiving make your requests be made known to God. There's a newness about that verse because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I mentioned earlier I had a really bad experience with a coworker since I've been here, and it's something that hurt me very deeply, like very deeply. And it's something that I didn't see coming. It's something that I question God about, you know, because I stood up for him, and I was doing what I felt was right. I was just being myself. I was just being me. And you know, here comes this person who just felt it right to attack my character, just attack me, my I was gonna say my meanness. So even with that experience, you know, brought a new level of, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next? Like, I can't take one more thing. I can't. And so just learning to trust God, learning to just be mindful of his presence, and believing with my whole heart that he will not leave me nor forsake me in this foreign land, and that there is more that's for me than who's against me. So yeah, guys, and as I said, I just wanted to share with you guys what's going on, and to be transparent and to be vulnerable about my situation, where I am mentally and spiritually as well. It's not always easy. Like, I would never witness to anyone and tell them that serving Christ, walking with God is an easy journey. Like, I never leave that part out, because the truth is, it's not going to be easy. You are not stepping into an easy life, but it's so worth it. And there's so much grace. Guys, when I tell you about grace, when I talk about grace mackerel, when I talk about no tin food, when I talk about no ketchup, okay? If you're a Jamaican, you get the gist. We're talking about the grace that's sufficient. Talking about the grace that's sufficient, guys. There's so much grace, but yeah, it's not easy. And one of the reasons why I decided to do this video today are just like to share these type of videos that I do on my channel, is to is to combat the feeling that, you know, nobody cares, that, you know, you're doing all of this for nothing, like your channel is a waste of time. There have been countless times when I thought of just giving up on YouTube, mainly because I feel like I don't have anything to offer. Like, I feel like I don't have enough to say, and I feel like I am not qualified to talk about God, to talk about anything concerning God or the Bible. And I know that's a lie, and I know that's another tactic of the enemy to just keep me silent and to just keep me to just shut up. And, you know, I've thought about just doing vlogs and just forgetting about like these type of videos where I share my experience, whether it's a testimony or, you know, just anything. And I've just had to be very mindful that, like, God gave me the inspiration for this channel. You know, yes, I'm the face that you're seeing, but it's really God that laid this on my heart. And me counting myself out and thinking that I have to master everything that I'm sharing with you is not true. Like, that doesn't make sense. I doubt that any faith-based content creator who comes on here and shares anything with you has completely mastered that thing, or is like totally immune to that. Well, maybe there are, but I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah, I've thought about just giving up on my channel. The growth has been, like, in the past few months, the growth has been amazing. Like, just amazing. But I have been feeling like the growth has just been really slow, and, you know, I'm putting a lot of effort into my videos. I wouldn't say I'm doing the best that I can, because I can be more consistent, but I've been doing YouTube for a few years, about 3 years now, going on 4 years, and I'm still waiting on hitting a few milestones, and, you know, it gets discouraging sometimes, not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna give up. I might feel like I want to give up again another day, but for right now, I can definitely tell you guys that I'm not gonna give up on YouTube. I enjoy doing vlogs. I enjoy sitting down talking with you guys, and there are a few videos on my channel that have done really well, and I'm grateful for those videos. If you haven't seen my video where I talked about how to plan with God. That's a video that did really well, and so if you haven't seen that video as yet, I would highly recommend that you check that out. And I'm so happy that so many persons found that video helpful. And you know, so for reasons like that where I feel like God spoke through me, I don't think it would be right for me to just give up just because, you know, I feel like I have nothing to offer. Like, it's not about me. It's not even about me anyway. So yeah, guys, pray for your girl. Pray for your girl. I say it and I laugh, but if you are a subscriber praying for me, I appreciate you. I really do. And I just want to say, keep doing that because I really appreciate that. So yeah, guys, pray for your girl, and I'm praying for you guys as well. And yeah, I just hope to just keep going. And I can feel God ushering me into a place of rest. Rest from anxiety, rest from unbelief, rest from, you know, sadness. And I know that He will give me what I need. He continues to provide everything that I need. So yeah, I hope this video encouraged you guys. I know it's an update, but I really hope that you would have been blessed by my experience, me sharing my experience so far. Let me know in the comments, are you moving to a new country, or have you moved to a new country recently? Are you moving into a new space? Maybe it's a new apartment or a new city, whatever it is. I would love to hear about your experience. What are some things that you did to prepare? Or if you've already moved, how are you feeling? Let's connect. Let's connect. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Again, if you have not yet subscribed, definitely go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like this video. I hope you are blessed, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.